Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live. We've got the Cove, we've got VOX, we've got ARC. Remember, this was the first game that was played, and it was the controversy game. That's right. Did VOX win? Did ARC win? It was a tie. It was madness. It was chaos. It was absolutely maddening. But tonight is the revenge game. We're going to find out because both of these teams got a tie. ARC still undefeated. VOX trying to get their first win of the season. VOX is hungry. ARC wants to prove that you're not coming into our home field. This is going to be a good one tonight. This is always a good match between these two. You got the ultimate aggression versus the ultimate prevention. So we got awesome stuff tonight too. Tonight's bundles it's going to blow you away. Kale's already gotten a lot of messages from these brand new pets. Double pet bonus tonight. Double pet bonus. So you're going to see exactly what this is all about. It is crazy. These pets, last couple pets, whether it's Gump, whether it's Stasis, these two pets are going to change a lot in the game as well. From Battle Royale to Clash to tonight. The pets can be used tonight, so pay close attention. Let me start out with tonight's standings. I see Trigger in the house. Trigger picking up tonight's bundles. Absolutely, because they're incredible. So let me show you what we got with tonight's standings. Here you go. You've got the undefeated ARC Sparks at 2-0-1. One tie. They very easily could have been 3-0. That was a close match. They could have gotten a loss, but the tie is where we're at, 2-0-1. You can see the point differential with ARC, 690 to the good. Remember, how you play, even if a team gets the best of you, keeping the game close, tiebreakers are going to be super, super important. So this point differential, you can see VOX minus 525, Mirror minus 306. If two teams are tied at the end, this point differential is going to be absolutely imperative. So play all the way from start to finish, always finish strong. You can see Sly with a big win the other night. Look at Sly making a run. Sly at 2-1. They're the other team that is 141 points to good. Mirror out of the gates having some trouble. They're missing their heart and soul. Bonnie will be back. So when Bonnie gets back, I know she's listening in. So Bonnie, 1-3. This is not typical Mirror. So, and Mirror's got a tough game next week. Look at the schedule. Mirror's going to VOX next week. And VOX 0-1-1. No wins, one loss, one tie. But certainly they can turn around tonight. You see we got VOX and ARC. Next Monday we got Mirror and VOX. And then ARC has a rough 2 road games. So that's why this game is even more important for ARC, because they go to Sly and then they go to Mirror. Back-to-back incredible road games. So if you guys are ready to see tonight's ridiculous bundle with new items in it, give me a 999. I got to see a 999 ASAP. All right, here we go with tonight's super bundle. Look at this. Burley, BSC, by request in the silver. Enrage 3, 2 of them. Fury 4, 2 of them. 5 post-battle pet revives. Borafine, Carbitanium, you guys need them. And 2 of each of your waxes. That should last you through the weekend. Red bundle, we got some requests in here. Check this out. We've got Bio Red Gem, Razor Rune in the standard red gem, Glyph of Steam, Stone Ruby, that's your PvE rubies, Freedom Grenades ×2. We got requests for Freedom Grenades. You guys know the Nebulas and the Terminators are in the Super Bomber bundle, but I did throw in a couple of Freedom Grenades in this red bundle. Pretty good red bundle. We got red Summon Skins, Bionic Torso Scarlet, Bio Base, Mag 7, and here you go. Oh, this is beautiful. Check this out. This is a brand new Diablo ammo. It is the brand new Seal Breaker. We had Resin, then we had Wolfram. Now we've got the Diablo. Folks over at Bio, the Bio Diablo. Bazar is he's doing some mad creations. So first ever seal breaker that is an AP10. This is getting right up there with the Andromeda. Andromeda's AP12, but now the seal breaker is not that far behind. Gold, we've got Glyph of Fog, Bio Blue, Stone Sapphire, Platinum Skins, Bionic Torso Bronze. There's 2 of your Andromeda. Brawn, Savage, and Elixir Bonus XP. All right. The bonus between the gold and the green. 2 of each of your gels. 2 red gel, 2 silver gel, 2 blue gel, and 2 green gel. All right, let's go over to the green. How about some prime skins? Glyph of Gore, Lunacy, Silver Skins, Energy Orb, Max Titan, by request. You guys, who loves the Archon Smoke? The Archon Smoke is really good. I've gotten requests like more and more and more. No, this is, it's scarce. When you use it and you get that enrage, you get that pet enrage, it's some nice smoke. Decay Smoke by request, and also Bionic Wildcard. And now the bonus. We don't add double pets often, but when we do, man, oh man, are they good. I think the last time we did it, we had Pirate was one of the 2, right? All right, so we got Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Skins, 2 Onslaught Skins. Why is there 2 Onslaught Skins? Because there are 2 of the pets. And tonight's pets is Quiller the Killer and Turbine. And you are going to absolutely love them both. So I'm going to start with, because you guys like your damage, Quiller the Killer is the first ever above AP 20. Oh, no. We don't stop there. AP 22. No. AP 20. AP 25. AP 25 is what he brings to the table. And you know what else? His quills are poison. They're deadly. They're moving in slow. They're looking for a mellow fella like DeVoe. All right, so Quiller will hit you for AP 25, and then he's going to leave a poison effect. It's going to give you that D10 poison. Now, if I'm going to give you a crazy good damage pet, then I got to tell you about Turbine, because I love Turbine. Turbine, it could mix it up tonight, so pay close attention. Turbine is a D50 attack pet. But when he comes into play, he will dissolve any smoke that is a lingering smoke effect. So if you're standing in the dust smoke and you play Turbine, he's going to get rid of that dust smoke for you, and then he's going to run over and attack somebody. If you are standing in the vial smoke and you play Turbine, he's going to get rid of that nuisance, that vial smoke that just ticks away at you. And then he's going to go hit somebody. Vine smoke resolves, so it has to be a lingering smoke. Torment smoke hardens. Vine smoke becomes vines. So he does not get rid of torment smoke, or he does not get rid of vine smoke. He gets rid of the lingering smoke effects, the dust and the vial. Ghost smoke, no, because ghost smoke stays at the person and then it moves over and hits you. So that would be a negative. The only two would be dust and vial. Andy's a D50, so let's not forget the damage that these pets do. So I can assure you, when you're in a castle raid, you will need this pet. I can assure you, if you're in a battle royale and you're standing on top of the hill, people are going to throw dust smoke and vial smoke at you. You're going to need this pet. So not just a bomber's pet. We saw last week people in the temple are getting vial smoke. Rovers are getting vial smoked. It is just like a constant nuisance. And on the final round, a lot of people get dust smoked. So it's a way to kind of get rid of that nerf. Now, it's the only pet you can play, right? So you play it, and it's an attack pet. Think attack, but it has an extra bonus to it. And as always, you are going to get the kills coin tokens. So unbelievable pet utility tonight. All right, so we've seen the standings. Kel, if you can give me tonight, we got a lot of bundles again tonight. So crazy good stuff. Pay attention because a lot of people are going to be rocking these pets. And after Kel gives us the total, and again, these pets can be used tonight. While Kel's typing out, just a quick reminder to everybody. I'm not going to cause complete madness. I have not seen it. I've heard The Walking Dead is really good. We will be back Sunday night. I have not researched the spoilers. I have not watched it early. So I will be reacting to it as if I'm reacting to it. So I'm really looking forward to that on Sunday night. So we've got that coming back. Friday night, we've got a great, incredible battle with Mammon coming up this Friday. Really good. Saturday, we got our Clash event. Sunday, we got a very good box event. You guys saw brand new Legendary, brand new Cosmic, so much more in that. The graphics are absolutely incredible, so big thank you to Animated Dungeon Maps putting those together for us. So Friday night, best story I think, or best fight we've ever had in Play Dead Live. Saturday night Clash. Sunday box opening event in the evening. Inventory this weekend. Sunday night Walking Dead. And then Monday night PDL. So we've got a full slate ahead, and we're getting closer and closer to our web portal kicking off. All right. Kel, we got Cat, Valar, Trigger, Dow, Ron, Jim, Miss, Jules, Football, Bones, Bonnie, Craven, Flyrod, Crimson, the Animal picking up the double pet bonus. I see you, Animal. Dimes, Tiny, and Kel. That's a lot of pets. Pay close attention because you want to know who has these pets whenever you're playing against them. All right, everybody. I need everybody playing tonight. It's 9 o'clock. Give me your pre-match buffs. Trigger, Cat, Ron, Miss, Sheila, Julia, Jim, Valar, Rocket, Football, J-Law, Alex, Sky, and Busy Bee. Vox will be without the Deacon tonight, and Ark will be without Dowstrom. So they're both missing a player. So it's going to be 7-on-7 tonight. No Dow, no Eric. So one cool thing about tonight is some players going to get some extended playing time. So I see Mist. I see J-Law, Skylight, Julia, Busy Bee, Cat, Shaman. Alex. Father Ron, Trigger. Football. Villar is going to activate the Void. There will be no portal tonight. All right. Here we go. Let me give you tonight's starting lineup, and let's get this thing going. Once again, I'm going to remind captains. A lot of times we get a lot of players want to type at the same time. Captains, I need hits or waits as quick as possible. We're going to shoot. We're going to shoot for 11:30 tonight. Here we go. Let's go to the Cove, everybody. Here's your starting lineup. We got, starting out, for Team Arc, who is activating the boss net. We got Villar in the bomber position. Villar is followed by Mist the Ninja in the rover position. Mist will be followed by Gemstone. Gemstone is going to be in the DZ tonight, mixing it up. After Gemstone, we got Father Ron in the DZ. After Ron, we got Julia in the rover position. She looks like she has been gold sparked already, so let's make her blue spark. There you go, Julia. After Julia, we've got Trigger in the bomber position tonight. After Trigger, we've got Shaman Sheila getting a start in the tanking position, and she is squaring off toe-to-toe with Cat. Sheila and Cat, both in the tank position. Yes. I do have rockets buffed. I get them early. So when you guys post them, they're just for the other team because everything that you guys type has already been submitted to me in advance. That's how I get your stats early. All right, let's kick this thing off. So I got Villar. Villar, you're going first. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. And again, make sure the captains on both teams are really aware. I need you guys to respond to it. Ron, Jim, as soon as you see it in chat, let me know before I even read it. Good luck, and may the best team win tonight. Let's go, Villar. All right, going to need to be quicker than that. Give Villar about 5 more seconds to get her move in. All right, she's going to summon boss to Main Street. She's going to go SP3 to steal Mist Boss. Going to drop Pet Repel and Plum Arrow to Ron. Father Ron, you got a plum arrow coming. I feel like Villar went ahead and shot a plum arrow because she probably thought you were going to shoot a plum arrow. It hits. All right, Villar. What would you like to take out of Ron's first turn? Smoked, potions, or pets? Pets. Father Ron will have no pet this round. All right, let's go to Mist. Mist, your first turn. Give you 15 seconds. Mist is in the rover position. So we got Mist with no boss and Father Ron with no ability to play pets in round number 1. And appreciate that, Ron. Ron was fast on the response there. After Mist, we got Jim. After Jim, we got Ron. All right, Mist is going to send Stasis over to Jim. Jim cannot play a pet as long as she has Stasis out. And Mist is going to go over to the temple. All right, Stasis, Pet Repel, and head over to the temple. All right, let's go to Gemstone. Gemstone, your move. All right. Jim is going to smoke, activate, ability. All right. No seal and thrill smoke. You can activate. You can steal her pet. You can kill Stasis. And you can play boss. Oh. Father Ron. All right. So, no seal and thrill. So, Jim activates Cape of Craven, and she uses the ability. That's one move. Then she goes to attack and play a boss, and Father Ron plays Gold Psycho, preventing Stasis from being killed. Very well done, Ron. And the Gold Psycho will hit Jim, and it will get rid of her. We'll get rid of her absorption. All right, after Jim, we go to Father Ron. Oh, they're there. Craven, you don't see the boats? Father Ron is going to release the boat. Now, on turn number 1, Ron damages. Ron, this might be the most futile boat we've ever seen. I'm sure nobody's going to stop this one. Black block for Ron. Ron's got to get that 5 points. All right, after Ron, let's go to Julia. All right, Julia's going to head over to the temple. Hello, Mist. By the way, portal is closed. So we got Julia and Mist both in the temple. Julia's going to send a max seal over to Sheila. Boss to their chest. All right, and no absorption because you have an attack. So you can't use absorption and attack in the same round. So move the temple, boss to their chest, max seal, and Raptor. And they're going to use their second Psycho. So they have no more Psychos. That's deadly. So no Plum Arrow for Cat. All right, let's go to Trigger. I think that's the fastest we ever used 2 Psychos. So Julia at the temple, she plays boss, throws a seal over to Sheila, and goes Raptor. Trigger, you're up. We got Trigger, Sheila, and then Cat. All right, Trigger's going Red Benny to Main Street. Going to drop a seal. And an E3 Terminator. All right, Terminator time for Trigger. Trigger is BSC. She's also a gladiator, and she's also using the strongest grenade in the game. And luckily, Ron got rid of one of those blocks already. Trigger, green, green. And how about a blue? Green, green, and blue for Trigger. And her red Benny hits Valar and takes Valar's boss from 100. Down to 87. Down to 87. Red Benny hitting Valar for 13%. All right, after Trigger, let's go to the Shaman. Shaman Sheila, you're up in the tank position. It does. I know it matters, Ron. I know you're trying to get some of those Pirate of the Year award for the Max Awards, too. All right, Shaman Sheila's going to go Grizz to Mist. But Mist has a Pet Repel. So no Grizz for Mist. Just gets rid of her Pet Repel. Going to throw a Max Seal over to the Assassin. And Rose to Benny. So I think Benny dies, Ron. And let's go to Cat. Cat, final move of round number 1. Appreciate that. And again, thanks to the captains. They're super, super quick tonight. And we're at the end of round number 1 after Cat. All right, so Cat is going to move Julia. So Cat is going to run to the temple. Move Julia, and then play boss. And it's hit in the boss net, which means it would not cap until round 4. And because that's the final move, the boss net served its purpose. Because there's nobody that can go after Cat. You'll see. All right. Let's go to Valar. Valar, you're up. Well done by Team Arc. The whole purpose was to keep that chest occupied until round 4, and they just did it. We got a blessing for Team VOX, though. So VOX is going about a little different strategy. They got the temple lockdown. So one team trying to grab the chest, one team got the temple lockdown. All right, so Valar is going to go Stang to Main Street. Dust to Trigger. She's going to blue spark herself and go Terminator. Trying to get the first wall damage of the game. Ron, let me know if it hits. All right, Mist is going to evoke it. Good move. So 1 evoke means one black block. Sorry, Valar, you just got evoked. Staying to Main Street, dust to trigger the Terminator. And Valar had no gladiator effect, no juice, so it wasn't going to hit super hard, but it still got shut down. Mist, you're up. Mist from the temple. Got a good first round, and the captains are super, super fast tonight, so keep it up. We got Mist, Jim, Ron. Jim has stasis still. We've got Julia, then Trigger, then Sheila, then Kat. Mist, Jim, and then Ron. Jim, delete it. Because still missed move. All right, Mist is going to seal. And she's going to go F5 Capri to the wall. Hits or stop it. F5 Capri. No mitigations. So the Capri's going to hit unless they use a legendary, which I don't think they can. So we're going to go ahead and let it hit. Mist with the F5 Capri, taking down blue block and half another blue block. Mist 1.5. So we got 50 blue left. Team VOX. All right, Jim, now it's your move. You and Stasis. All right. Ron, you see the move up there. Seal, she's going to go Doom to kill Stasis, and then cast a pet, and then Torment. You can't Seal and Torment, Jim. It's 2 smokes, so pick either Seal or Torment. All right. Ron's going to use the eye ring. So Stasis is dead. Jim plays Seal. And the gold shimmer on trigger does not hit because Ron's using the eye ring. So Seal, kill Stasis, and an eye ring to prevent trigger from getting hit. All right, Ron, your move. At the start of your move, Ron's boat goes all the way around, and guess what? Ron, not only you were the first player in Play Dead Live history to both kill a black block and to heal a black block. Your move, Ron. We got Ron, Julia, Trigger, Sheila, and Kat. Ark going after Chest and Vox, the wall, and stealing blessings from the lockdown. Red Paul to Julia, Maxio Cat, and Plum Arrow to Villar. Red Paul's going to hit Julia, break her seal, take her down to 95. And we've got a Plum Arrow going to Villar. And it hits. And Ron, Pet smokes her potions. Villar, you will not be using a smoke in your next turn. All right, Julia, you're up. Julia, Trigger, Sheila, and Kat. All right, Julia's going to head back over to the temple. She's going to play Tang to her boss. Oh, that's not Tang. That's a boss and a boss. Vines to Mist and Gas Blast to Mist. So Vines are going to get rid of her seal. Going to take her down to 90. And Gold Blue from Trigger. Going to hit Julia and take Julia from 95 down to 75. So Julia at the temple, Tang to her boss, Vines to Mist. And the Gas Blast is denied by Gold Blue. And after Julia, let's go to Trigger. Blitz to Tang on Main Street. So, Villar, your Stang is gone. Stopping at 35 points. Actually, I'm going to leave it for a second. All right, the other one. Okay, so she's going to blitz the other chest, which is going to be Julia's Tang. Julia, any response to your Tang being attacked? And then Capri to the other Tang on Main Street and Pet Repel. Any response? All right. Blitz one, Capri to the other, and Pet Repel. So they are both gone. All right. After trigger, let's go to Sheila. She's going to go Gold Spectral Snake to Mist. All right, Sheila is going to move to the temple. Now, you can't get inside the temple, but you can move to the edge of the temple. Gold Spectral Snake and Blue Spark and a See Ya grenade, Ron. She's going to try to launch Mist out of the temple. So Mist under the effect of Vines, also going to get hit by the Gold Spectral Snake, is going to be chilled. Mist, what are you going to evoke? All right. So Mist is only going to take half the damage, going to take her down to 82. And the See Ya is going to launch her out of the temple. Which means Julia will now slide into the temple spot where Sheila was. Cat, you're up. Sheila is close to the temple, but not in the temple. Cat, final move of the first round. Of the second round, sorry. It's awesome, right, Craven? I mean, watching this, you can see so many things going on at one time. Speaking of so many things going on at one time while I'm waiting on this move, I do want to make an announcement that I am officially making my debut in the Play Dead Live Fantasy Football Challenge. So I have taken the fantasy football players up on their offer, and we will update you guys with standings from time to time so you guys can see exactly how that's all going down. Kat is going to play Stang. To her boss. Fear Smoke to Julia, and F4 Nebula to the wall. All right, Julia is running out of the temple. I'm so afraid of this smoke. I'm running over here. Yep. All right, Julia's out. You guys get the idea. And a F4 Nebula to the wall. Blue block and red block. So at the end of the round, the temple is not locked down. However, there's only one Voxian in the temple, so Vox does get the blessing. And they have 2 blessings to Arc 0. And at the end of that round, we got Vox almost. They're already in the red. They're working on a wall. So certainly doing what they need to do. Arc with a couple chests, but right now it's a break-even game. It is a break-even game. All right, let me get the substitutes. Jim, who you got coming in? And Ron, who do you have coming in for whom? If we finish early enough, there have been some missed moves tonight. So remind me, I have a few notes to help the teams as they get further along in gameplay. So if you guys would like some insight and some constructive criticism at the end of the match, stick around. If we finish by 11:30, I will do a little bit of Q&A of some things that I've observed. All right, we've got Rocket coming in for Mist. Mist the Ninja. And we've got J-Law coming in as an extra bomber. J-Law up here, and she is affected by the dust smoke. Busy coming in for Valar. Busy B coming in, giving Valar a breather. And Alex coming in as an extra DZ. All right, let me give you guys the order. And as stated, we've got no Deacon and no Dal tonight. Let's put them over here. So you guys can see them just hanging out. All right, so here's the order, everybody. We've got Busy Bee will be going first. Followed by Rocket. Then Jim. Then Ron. Then Julia. Then Trigger. Then Sheila. Then Kat. Then Alex. Then J-Law. Again, Busy, Rocket, Jim, Ron, Julia, Trigger, Sheila, Kat, Pope Alexander, and J-Law. If you guys are having a good time and you're ready for round number 3, do me a favor. Hit the 999 and hit that like button, both. So let's kick this thing off. Busy Bee, you're up. At the start of your turn, you got no tang, got no stang up there, but you do get the first flag of the night. Team Arc getting on the board, taking Main Street. 1 flag to 0. Busy Bee going straight up sniper, stealing Rocket's boss. Look at the thievery going on. She's going to send her own boss to Main Street. So activation, pet theft, pet, and then freedom loaded. Father Ron. Third round, I'm going to ask Captain stay super focused for me. Father Ron says it hits, and Busy Bee with the freedom loaded. Not a bad grenade. The 3rd highest grenade, in fact, but no juice on it. That's key. Busy Bee able to get a black block and 50 green. 50 green, not quite 2 blocks. All right, Rocket, you're up. Rocket from the rover position. If you're on deck, go ahead and have your moves planned out. There you go. Thank you so much. That's super fast. Rocket's going to move up to the temple. Like, you know what? Nobody else is occupying it. Let me slide. Oh, look at her sneaking past Julia. Like, right there, right there. And right into the temple, unabated. Going to drop a seal and thrill. Red Benny to Main Street and Wrath standard ammo. Woo! And they both hit. All right, Red Benny is going up to Busy's boss. And then the Wrath standard ammo. Red Benny taking Busy down to 85. And the Wrath standard ammo taking her boss down to 75. 25% shot right there from the Rocket. All right, let's go to Gemstone. Gemstone, your move from the DZ. Finally got a move with no stasis. We got Jim, then we got Ron, then we got Julia, Trigger, Sheila, Kat, Alex, and J-Law. Keep it moving, everybody. Keep it going. We know the first 2 times these teams played, it was 1 o'clock, and we are figuring it out tonight. Much, much smoother gameplay. All right, Jim is going to go Pet Repel. She's going to send her boss over to Main Street. Little backup plan. So you got Busy on Main Street, 75. Jim on Main Street at 100%. And a See Ya grenade to Ron. So that means Jim is using the DZ portal. And we got a Father Ron sickle happening here. All right, Ron. Oh, man, right on those rocks. Father Ron down to 94% with the Ron sickle. So Pet Repel from Jim. Moving to the DZ, hitting Ron, and going boss to Main Street. All right, after Jim, we have Ron. All right, Ron is going to move to their DZ. Going to drop a seal. And going to play D50 Pet. There's no smoke to get rid of from Ron. And Busy Bee will take the D50. Taking Busy down to 87%, Busy. Ron playing the turbine, but Ron was not surrounded by any type of smoke. So it's just straight pet damage. Let's go to Julia. Julia, you are on the left side of the map over there. We got Julia, Trigger, Sheila, Kat, ATM, and I'm sorry, Pope Alexander, and J-Law the Wall. Those of you watching the gameplay when you're not actually playing tonight, what's it like kind of sitting back absorbing? Are you seeing a lot of moves or thinking things that you would do a little bit differently? I always like to ask this question when different teams are watching. Julia going Quiller the Killer to J-Law. Heal and Seal. And Ballistic Andro. All right, we got a lot of stuff going at J-Law. Quiller the Killer, AP 25. Well, you know what's nice when you're watching? Now you guys kind of get in my shoes. You see what I see. All right. So J-Law's at tank page 1 to the shot, right? All right, so they're going to I-ring the pet and take page 1 the shot. So nothing hits. So J-Law untouched. All right. Let's go to Trigger. Trigger, you're up. Julia with a big swing and a big miss. Neither the pet nor the ballistic hits. Trigger and J-Law are in the smoke. All right, Trigger is going to steal Sheila's boss. Going to send Tang over to Cat's boss. And Savage 6 V-Day Crush to the wall. Now, again, it's nerfed. %. So steal the boss, send out Tang, and S6 V-Day Crush. But you still get a red block. No carryover damage. All right, you got it, Ron. So Trigger and Cat both have staying out on that pet. So those are 35-point caps. All right, after Trigger, let's go to Sheila. Sheila, Cat, Alex, and J-Law. All right, Sheila is moving to the steps. Going to go Red Paul to Rocket. So, Ron, you got Red Paul and you got a See Ya. Paul hits and J-Law. And by the way, on Julia's turn, she did cap Boss. So that's 2 flags for Team Arc. All right, so Paul hits, and J-Law will play red-blue. So here's the way this goes down. Paul is going to break Rocket's seal. Rocket is wearing floater gear, by the way. So not super weak. I'm going to take her down to 94% with the red Paul. And the Sia, they're going to play red-blue. It's the second blue of the game. And that is going to break Sheila's seal. Sheila taking 10 from that. All right. So Sheila moves, plays red Paul, breaks the seal, deals a little bit of damage, and the Sia is not going to launch her because it is shut down by the red-blue. Let's go to Cat. Cat, your move from the temple. Got Cat, Pope Alexander, and then J-Law. You cannot play Stasis because you still have Boss out. But you can go Vines to Gem and E3 Nebula. So Vines to Gem. It's going to break her seal. I'm going to take her down to 90. And E3 Nebula loaded to the wall is going to destroy that red block. And actually is going to take 20% of the next one. So you got 80 red left, Cat. Pretty good shot there. 1 1/4 walls. So Vines to Gem, E3, Nebula loaded. All right, let's go to Pope Alexander. Well, I hope you're listening, Dow, because I sound a lot better than the Grateful Dead. All right, Pope's going to go Seal and Thrill. Boss to their chest. Very nice. Cap 1 and send the next one over. Pope knows the game for sure. And see a grenade to Ron, but I might have spoke too soon. Because the see a grenade is just going to break Ron's seal. All right, after the Pope, let's go to J-Law the Wall. J-Law and Trigger still sitting in the dust. There we go. All right, the dust is gone. She's going to unholy the dust. She's going to summon Rod. And E3, Terminator loaded. It's a lot. It's a little overkill, but it's 80% of a wall. Team Arc. It hits. All right. Probably a good call there. So let's go ahead and rebuild it. And let's give VOX their first wall. It's 300 points. We know walls can add up in a hurry. Team VOX behind on the flags, but certainly tearing down the wall. One red block. J-Law Unholy, Summoning Rod, E3 Terminator, and guess what, everybody? That is the end of round 3. And looks like VOX with the Temple lockdown yet again. That is 3 blessings. Busy B, let's roll into round number 4, the final round before halftime. We got Busy B, Rocket, Jim, Ron, Julia, Trigger, Sheila, Kat, Pope, and J-Law before we go to halftime. Look at Busy B. Is she ready or what? That's super fast. Busy B, heal and seal. F5 Terminator loaded to the wall. No more Mrs. Nice Guy. F5 Terminator, Ron. That is a frantic 5. Terminator coming right at you. Oh, boy. That's not the one you wanted to hit. My goodness gracious. F5 Terminator. It's the strongest grenade in the game. And she juiced it up this time. Finishing off the damage green block. Another green, a blue, and how about 50 blue for Busy B? All right, after Busy B, let's go over to Rocket. Rocket, you're up. Rocket's Benny is going to hit. All right, so let's start out with Benny. Going to take Busy B's boss down to 62. Going to send a max seal over to Ron. And S6 V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Jim says, wait. We don't know the strength of the second wall yet. I got a feeling we're not going to find out. All right, we got red, blue from Busy Bee. All right, so first blue of the game, flying on over, stopping that shot. And Rocket going to drop all the way down from 94 to 84. All right, after Rocket, we got Gemstone. All right, Jim is going to go Heal and Seal. And standard ammo, red gel to J-Law. From the Doom, we got a regular shot coming from Doom toward J-Law, and going to take J-Law from 100%. No juice on it. Be thankful. Without any juice, taking J-Law from 100% down to 70%. 30% shot with no potions. All right, after Jim, let's go to Ron. And just so we don't have any end of game controversy, the third round, Ark got 25 points from the DZ, Vox got 0. First two were 25-25, but Jim has control of theirs and Ron neutralized. So 25-point game. Father Ron is going to go Vines to ATM. Break his seal. Take him down to 90. Going to send Lynx over to heal J-Law. With the mend ability, you got it. Going to take J-Law back up to 80. And see a grenade to ATM. Hits or wait. All right, hits. ATM is going airborne. Ron's like, there can only be one father in this game. ATM! Oh! Taking him from 90 all the way down to 75 after fall damage. All right, let's go to Julia. Julia, your final move in the first half. We got Julia, Trigger, Sheila, Cat, Pope Alexander, and J-Law. All right, Julia's going to Gold Blitz Stang. Triggers or cats? Julia? All right, so Julia's going to slide over into attack range, which is about here. She's going to send Gold Blitz over to trigger Stang. And then F5 Freedom loaded to the wall. All right. Double shot. Julia shut down again. How about prevention on blitz? And the final blue of the game is actually going to take Julia's seal out of play. So no wall damage and not killing Stang. Let's go to Trigger. Trigger, you're up. Trigger no longer under the effect of dust. Teams, get your moves in quick. Let's keep the match flowing. Round 4, round 5 is usually where we hit a wall, literally and figuratively. Trigger's going to go max spark to ATM. Going to slow him down. F5 Capri to ATM's boss. All right. One sec. All right, the F5 Capri is going to take ATM's boss. Down to 85%. It's pretty good gear, by the way. You can thank Dow and ATM for glyphing and gemming his new Onslaught gear as well. And that does make a difference with your bosses. So Max Spark's going to slow him down. F5 Capri is going to take his boss down to 85% after trigger. Let's go to Shaman. Shaman Sheila, then Cat, then the Pope, then J-Law. And that is the end of the first half. Taking that extra time, I'm going to tell you guys, and I'll address this at the end of tonight's stream. That extra time to gear, gem, and glyph makes a huge difference when you go to play. We have some people that just put a lot of time into it. If you don't, you're holding your team back. %. He's at 85%. Ron. We're going to give Sheila about 5 more seconds before we nerf the attack. Get your attacks in quick, everybody. Sheila, Cat, Pope, and J-Law. Blitz to Main Street Benny and Dust Smoke to their bomber. All right, Trigger and J-Law under the effect of Dust yet again. And Blitz to Main Street Benny. And that is Busy's boss, by the way. Ron says, wait. No, you're fine. All right. Benny is dead. Now, the good news for Rocket, she gets all her health back because Benny's dead. Rocket back to 100%. Once Benny dies, person recoups whatever health they lost. All right, Cat, you're up. And on Cat's turn, we go. 1 Stang. 2 Stang. That's a bonus 70 points. Both Trigger and Cat getting 35 each. That's big. Plus, they cap the boss. So getting their first flag cap. It looks like VOX might have just stepped into the lead. VOX with a complete wall and a flag and 2 stangs. Arc with 2 flags, working on a couple more. And it's Cat's move. We got Cat, ATM, and J-Law. Give Cat about 5 more seconds. Mythic Benny over to Alex's boss. Max Spark to Alex, going to keep him in place. You won't be moving. Pope. And Capri loaded to Alex's boss. So stopping the Mythic Benny. Holding Alex in place. And Capri loaded with no juice on it. But it will take him down to 79. All right. No Benny. Max Spark and Capri loaded. All right, let's go to Pope. We got Pope and then J-Law, and then we're at halftime. All right, give him 5 more seconds before we nerf the attacks. You know what, Ron? I'm going to say you are I'm going to say you're right. But I'm also going to give you a warning because you didn't challenge it the right way. So you can't speak out loud and have a conversation with me. You have to actually challenge it. But Ron is correct. The eye ring does not prevent the Mythic Benny. It prevents... Yes. So Mythic Benny, but instead Julia is going to use Eclipse. which means, so no eye ring. She plays the Eclipse instead, which means the Capri doesn't hit either. All right? Now let's go back to Alex. So if you guys are following along, I miscalled the eye ring. The eye ring does not stop a pet, but Julia instead is going to use the Eclipse Legendary, which will blink it, which means neither the Capri nor the Mythic Benny are going to hit. With Alex and then J-Law. Can't move, Alex. You're stuck in place. You've double max sparked. So you can play a heal and seal. All right, let's go to J-Law. J-Law, final move of the first half. Started J-Law's turn. Rod is going to take a black block. She's going to go heal and seal. Going to send Boss over to their chest. All right, heal and seal, Boss to their chest, and F4 Terminator. That Boss would cap in round 6. Jim says, wait. All right, teams in the second half, I'm going to remind you guys, this is the point in round 4 and round 5, and I know it doesn't start lagging in round 4 or round 5. This is the part where there's a lot more dialogue, a lot more discussion, and I get it, but I'm just going to ask you guys, keep the pace going so we can finish what we started. Alex is going to go prevention. He's going to prevent the grenade from hitting, so no Terminator. And at the end of the first half, that is the 4th. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4 blessings. We've got Team VOX with no blues, no psychos remaining. We've got Team ARC with 2 psychos and 2 blues remaining. Gemstone and Julia, whoever's doing the lineup, give me your substitutions for a second half. Ron, give me your substitutions for a second half. We're still making great time, everybody. Let's keep it up. Ron, who you got coming in? And Jim and Julia, who you guys got coming in? Sky coming in for Busy. Busy, great job. Very well done. Sky will be coming into the bomber position. And Alex stays in. Alex will be going back to the DZ because it's halftime, so we reset. And football's coming in as an extra rover. So Jim goes back to her DZ. Ron goes back to his. Ron has a seal. Jim has a seal and a pet repel. Alex has a seal, just so you guys know. Cat will go back to the tank position. Sheila goes back to the tank position. Rocket back as the extra rover. Rocket out. So football coming in for Rocket. All right. Let me get the order. Looks like it's going to be Skylight, Football, Jim, Ron, Julia, Trigger, Shaman, Cat, Pope, and J-Law. Skylight, Football, Jim, Ron, Julia, Trigger, Sheila, Cat, Pope, and J-Law. All health is reset to 100%. All right, Skylight, your move. Let's see what the rookie has in store. We got a lot of rookies now. Okay. Busy Bee's boss caps, which means Jim's boss fizzles and is out of play. So that's the third flag for Team Arc. So now that Main Street's open, Skylight plays boss to Main Street. He's going to drop a seal. And S6 Terminator loaded to the wall. And Ron, been up there for a minute. He says, wait. Football, you're on deck. So you can have your move ready to go. Football, Jim, and Ron. Just another reminder. Remember, this is anybody's game right now. But win or lose, you always want to play close. Because total points at the end of the season is going to be a big tiebreaker. Wins are important, but sometimes it's how you play and whether or not you barely win or barely lose. You want to beat people by a lot, and if you lose, you want to lose by a little. All right, Cat's going tank page 1 to prevent the grenade attack. Very well done. All right, Football, you're up. All right, do we have a football sighting? Let's go, teams. Get your guys in chat. Got to keep the game rolling. There we go. Father Football, I see you. Going to send Tang over to Boss. Father Football sending Tang over. Going to drop a seal for himself. F5 Capri to the Pope's Boss. All right, taking another 15 down. Taking him down to 70%. First one took him to 85. Second one takes him to 70s within striking range. All right, after football, let's go to Gemstone. Jim and then Father Ron. By the way, boats are back. Arc did not use their boat in the first half. VOX did. So in the second half, we reset both boats. Got Gemstone, Ron, Julia, Trigger, Sheila, Kat, Pope, and J-Law. Jim is going to send the boat. All right. Warriors are 2 turns. Three blocks is mitigatable. Jim releasing the boat gets to about right here. All right, let's go to Ron. Next round, that boat will hit for 3 blocks. All right, Father Ron is going to go Red Benny to ATM's Boss. Going to play Archon Smoke with it, and S6 Capri, I'm assuming, to his Boss as well. So you've got a Enraged Red Benny, and you've got the equivalent of an S7 Capri going at him as well. Team Arc. Hits or wait. Again, captains, when you see it, you can let me know right off whether or not you want to have a little extra time. All right, Skylight's going to prevent. Are we preventing the Benny or the S6? All right, so Red Benny is going to hit. taking Alex's boss down to 57. Red Benny will stay there. But the S6 is shut down. Skylight's mitigation. All right, after Ron, let's go to Julia. You're up. We've got Skylight on Main Street. We got Alex on the opposing team's chest. And then we got J-Law's boss. Julia's going to play Radar to seal Alex's boss. Dust Smoke back to the Bomber. And F4 Terminator to the wall. Julia was here actually at halftime, so we're going to move her down within striking distance. F4 Terminator, that's a 50 blue. And it's the strongest grenade in the game for the Assassin. Blue block, and 50% of a red block. Julia, how are you feeling about those Terminators? They are serious damage. That's a wall shot right there. All right, let's go from Julia to Trigger. We got Trigger, Sheila, Cat, Pope, and J-Law. Those bomber bundles don't come around often, but this last one was absolutely packed. Trigger heading up to the temple. Now, we've got double smoke. So J-Law still in the dust. Trigger takes hers with her. So she's going to go Curtis to the Pope's boss. And then Capri to Pope's boss. They got him down to 57. So we got a double shot here. We got Curtis and then the Capri. Now I see why somebody requested Capris in the bundle tonight. We'll add it. We'll add it on Monday's bundle. You guys love your Capris. All right, Jim. We've been waiting for a little while. All right. Alex going to Larvy's Lance. which is going to cut the damage stats in half. So you have Trigger, who already has a 25% nerf, and Curtis, and then the Capri. So half of what was going to hit with a 25% nerf. It's going to take Alex's boss from 57% down to 49%. Pretty timely legendary. All right, let's go to Shaman. We got Sheila, Kat, then Alex, then J-Law. Alex boss will cap on his turn. So I know VOX is bringing a little bit of firepower right now. Question is it too little, too late? Sheila is going to move to the temple, trying to get a share of the temple for the first time tonight. We'll slide Trigger over. Ark is still yet to get a blessing. Going to drop a Seal and Thrill. And she's going to Magic Mike it. And it's going to rebuild one black block. All right, after Sheila, we got Kat. Kat, Pope, and J-Law. Cat is going to Red Icky, Vines to Jim, and Freedom loaded to the wall. All right, Red Icky. We'll start with Skylight. Going to break Skylight's seal. Jim. Going to get rid of her pet repel. Julia. Going to get rid of your pet repel. Shaman. Going to get rid of your seal. Alex. Going to get rid of your seal. Going to go Vines to Jim. Going to get rid of her seal. Also going to hit her for 10%. And Freedom loaded to the wall. Black block, green block, and half a green block. That's promising for the second wall. The Freedom had no juice on it other than the BSC and the wax. And pretty good shot there. Looks like the second wall is a little weaker. ATM, you're up. Start of your turn. Your boss does cap. Fourth flag for Arc, but VOX making some noise on the walls. Arc just took a slight lead. Game is close. All right. Alex going to move to the temple. And he's going to try to launch trigger. Throw in the See Ya grenade. After Alex, we got J-Law. Ron hits or wait? All right, football going to use prevention to prevent trigger from being launched. Craven, do you see what I see? I'm going to ask Craven because something's about to go down. All right, F5 Terminator to the wall from J-Law. With a 25% nerf, it's still an F5 Terminator. So, J-Law the wall, look at this. Do not play around with Terminators. %, green is gone. Blue, blue, and blue. J-Law the wall, taking down 3 blue with a 25% nerf. All right, at the end of the round, one blessing for VOX, first blessing of the night for Arc. All right, let's go to round number 6. Do not take your eye off this. Skylight, you're up. All right, Skylight is going to play Tang. F5 Terminator to the wall. It hits. Oh, boy. Oh, this is the first wall, sorry. 1.5 blocks for Skylight. That's 50 red. They're still on wall number 1, not as weak as wall number 2, obviously. Football, you're up. Silver Spark Curtis to the wall. Max Seal to trigger. And S6 Freedom loaded to the wall. Oh, heck. Got a Silver Spark Curtis and an S6 Freedom. It hits. Football taking down red block with the Curtis. And double red with the S6 Freedom. Football Master doing work. All right, Gemstone. At the start of her turn, Ron, and I don't know if you have anything left. Her boat is going to take down all 3 red blocks. I feel like all the preventions were used. Oh boy. That's what I was wondering when you prevented the launch. This is a 150-point boat shot for Gemstone. The biggest boat shot that we can have in the game. Red block, red block, red block. You cannot score any higher unless you have a gump on that boat. And Gemstone getting exactly what she needed to take down the entire wall. First block of the night for Team Arc. You are correct. Probably should have been challenged when she first released the boat last round. But that is correct. So Jim is a sniper, and the boat should have hit on the same round it was released. So I'm not going to go back and calculate where the wall was last round because it should have been challenged last round. But we are going to take down 1 red block instead. So we do not get the full slate of the wall. So we're going to take that off the scoreboard. And there were 3 blocks remaining, so we're going to take down 1 red block. So no 150-point shot. Ron's good challenge. We'll uphold it. So only a 50-point shot for Gemstone. Jim, it's your move. All right. Jim, what is your target? I'm assuming it's their wall. All right. So Jim leaving the DZ. And going Magic Mike. Ron says it hits. So we're going to give him a red block and 25% of a red block. So 25% is back. Ron, you're up. You have sole possession of your DZ. Ron's going to launch his boat. Ron, I didn't know if that boat was still going to be up for you. And Ron sends a boat over, takes down a red block. It's about to get interesting. All right, Ron is throwing down the challenge flag that Jim has already sealed. All right, she did seal in round 2. So we're going to hit Ark with a 5-point penalty and no seal allowed for Jim. -5 for Ark. All right, let's go to Julia. She's going to summon Nolan. Thrill and E3 Freedom loaded, Ron. And it hits. Julia, E3 loaded, and we're going to give you that red block. One red block down. One to go. All right, after Julia, let's go to Trigger. Got Trigger, Sheila, Cat, Pope, and J-Law. All right, Trigger is going to summon Rod. Going to activate Sixes. Very nice. Getting rid of that red block. And Blue Spark Capri to the wall, and she's going to get rid of another block. That wall number 2, melted like butter. Second wall of the night for Team VOX. $600 points in walls. We got ourselves a ball game, everybody. All right, after Trigger, we got Shaman Sheila. This game is likely within a couple hundred points. It's very close. All right, Sheila is going to activate Sixes, which is good. Taking down the first wall of the game for Team Arc. So we're going to go ahead and rebuild it. But unfortunately, the Magic Mike is not so good because it's full wall. Can't rebuild a fresh wall. Cat, you're up. We got Cat, Alex, and J-Law. J-Law's flag will cap, and Skylight's flag will cap next round. Give Cat about 5 more seconds. All right, Cat's going to play Rod. Trigger has Rod. Julia has Nolan. Cat has Rod as well. F5 Nebula to the wall and Vile Smoke to Jim. All right, red, blue. Second blue of the game. They have 1 remaining. That is going to break Cat's seal. And it's going to take Jim down to 80%. Actually, 70% because of the vines. Rod, Vile Smoke, and F5 Nebula. All right, Pope, your final move of the night. Then J-Law, your final move of the night. VOX with a big lead in wall damage, plus a lead in blessings. Don't forget, VOX also has 70 points in stangs, and Arc has 0. Arc has slight control of the DZ, 50-point edge in the DZ. All right, Pope's going to move to the DZ. Pretty smart move. All right, J-Law. On J-Law's turn, she does cap her boss. And she does get a Tang, 25 points. So that's an extra 95. J-Law, your final move of the night. J-Law is going to move to the foot of the temple. Going to blitz Sky's Tang. Fear Sheila and S6 Terminator. Julia with the Tanner play. All right, blitz to Sky's Tang out of nowhere. Tanner jumps out, says hi. Tanner prevents the blitz attack. Sheila does get feared. But while Sheila's feared, she summons red, blue. Final blue of the game. Going to break J-Law's seal. But she does get control of the temple. All right. Tanner saves Tang. Sheila gets feared. S6 Terminator gets thrown and red, blue. And at the end of the round, a 6th blessing for Team VOX. All right. VOX does get a flag. That's their second flag. It's 2 walls to 1. 4 flags to 2. But VOX likely has a whole lot of blessings. You know what? I'll allow it. Skylight playing the legendary. That's a big move. Phantom Cape from Skylight to prevent the fear smoke. Nice play by the rookie. So we're going to split the blessings. And that means 6 blessings for VOX, 2 blessings for Arc. Phantom Cape's a strong play, especially for Fear Smoke. All right, let's get the starters back in. Great job to Sheila. Very well done. Great job by Skylight. Oh, Sheila's a starter. Sorry. Hold on. Sheila, you ain't going nowhere. Alex is. Let me get the starters back in. All right, Sheila stays in the temple. Jim stays in. Julia stays in. Villar stays in. We're going to bring Mist back in. Father Football, great job. Father Football heading over to the sidelines. J-Law heading out. All right, so we're going to have Villar, Mist, Jim, Ron, Julia, Trigger, Sheila, and Kat. All right, Villar, your final move. Red Curtis Silver Spark, Archon Smoke M7, Terminator to the wall. Holy cow, Villar. I think this is going to finish strong. But I feel like Ron was saving something. Oh, now I know. Intervene. Oh, that was big. Villar was going to take down like a whole wall. All right. Red Curtis, Silver Spark, Archon Smoke. And the M7 doesn't hit. So the Red Curtis, Villar. Black block. Shutting down the M7. All right, Mist, your final move of the night. And at the start of Villar's turn, they did cap Skylight's boss, and they did get a Tang as well. So that's 25 points in Tangs. And that's the 5th flag for Arc. Get Mist final move of the night. Arc is on wall 2. Vox is on wall 3. All right. Can we message it in? I don't know the time. If Ron can post it. All right, she's going to blitz Julia's Red Nolan. Take that out of play. Archon Smoke and S6 Freedom loaded. To the wall for Mist. All right, wall number 3. This is going to be crucial. Black block, green block. Freedom loaded. Third strongest grenade, half a green. 50% green. Very similar to the first wall. All right, let's go to Gemstone, your final move of the night. Start out, Vines will hit Gem, taking her down to 60%. Gem is Vile Smoked and Vined. Silver Spark, Red Curtis. Archon Smoke and E3 Terminator loaded to the wall. All right, Terminator's going to be a big hit. And we've seen this wall before. Green, green, blue. That was a 50% green, by the way. And blue. Silver Spark, Red Curtis. E3 Terminator. Let's go to Ron. Ron, start of your turn. Your boat makes its voyage and rebuilds a blue block. Ron, your final move of the night. We got Ron, Julia, Trigger, Sheila, and Kat. And this one is going down to the wire. Ron is going to send Stasis over to Julia. No pet for you unless you use an attack. Sneaky, Ron, sneaky. Going to send Max Spark to Julia and Torment Smoke. So he is sparking her, smoking her, and stasing her. Anyway, there's no word for that. But you get the idea. Ron going straight defensive mode. Julia, you're up. All right. She's going to peel the Torment, which she can. No blue spark. The peel is a half a turn move. She can drop the smoke. No. Peel, no spark, no smoke, S6 Terminator to the wall. She can get the S6 Terminator, that's all you get. Probably enough. I don't think Ron's got anything for it. It hits. S6 Terminator. Blue, blue, and red. Another big Terminator hit from Jules. I know you guys are loving the Terminator. It is a ridiculous, ridiculous grenade. All right, after Jules, Trigger. Trigger at the start of your turn. This is bad timing. Poor Rod. He got that green block, though. Better than nothing. All right, Silver Spark. Bane to Jim. Going to take Jim from 60% down to 47%. And Terminator loaded to the wall. Blue block. No juice on it. You get half a blue block trigger. 50 blue. And Sheila, your final move. And then we got Kat, and it's her final move. All right, Sheila's going to leave the temple. S6 Terminator loaded to the wall. And I think it hits. Let's go. Double red. S6 Terminator. And 50% of the next red. Shaman Sheila crushing it. In the final move, you leave 50% of that wall up. Kat, your final move of the night. Kat, at the start of your turn, Vile Smoke hits Gemstone, taking her down to 37. All right, Kat is going to go to their DZ. Okay, it started their turn. Rod is going to take a blue block. Cat going to the DZ and going gold Bane to Jim. Trying for the killing blow, but instead going to the DZ. And gold Bane is going to hit Jim, but she got a lot of health. Should have followed it up with an attack, and that would have done the job. Jim going from 37 all the way down to 11. 11%. But they did get the DZ. But a Capri might have finished the job. So, Jim holds on by a thread. VOX goes over, steals 75 points. Let's see. Let's see how this all plays out. Great job by both teams. VOX getting another blessing. All 7 blessings, so we got some points to calculate. Great job by both teams. Congratulate both teams. All right, Ark with 2 blessings. Let's take down this red block. Then let's rebuild it. And it will take down the black block. So that is 2 blocks for Ark. Five flags and 2 blocks. We got 7 blessings. This is where it's going to start to add up. So we're going to take down all 5 of these blocks. Give VOX their 3rd complete wall. And we'll take down 2. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to calculate. It is a super close game. And I'll come back with the final score. All right, so the drama is over. Here is the final score. Wall damage. We've got 915 in wall damage for Team VOX. We've got 605 in wall damage for ARC. ARC took advantage of the weak wall right there at the end, saving a lot and really destroying that wall, same way VOX did earlier. In flags, we got 2 flags for VOX. This was huge. 350 points. They really needed to flip one of them. ARC, 1,100 points. 5 total flags, so that's a big, big difference. We look at total Tang damage. Tangs, 95 points for Team VOX, 25 for ARC. So a nice gain there. And in the DZ, VOX 175. They lost a couple of rounds where Jim and Alex had doubled up in the DZ. But then they gained it back and then took a little bit of a lead there at the end for 175. ARC also had a 5-point deduction. So final score, ARC 1,875, VOX 1,535. Killing blow at the end and a flag flip. It was a close game, but VOX doing what they needed to do. ARC doing what they needed to do at home. There was some opportunity in this game. So those of you watching, what did you guys pick up on a couple of moves in the middle of the game that would have made a big difference in the overall outcome? I saw 2 or 3 that I thought were huge. There were a couple of moves where people would move and they could have attacked as well, and they didn't even attack. So that happened, I think, at least 3 times tonight. There were moves where somebody could have immediately hit a wall, or that I agree with too. There were moves where I thought Ron should have released Jim's boat in the first half, and Jim should have released Ron's boat earlier. There were moves where both of them I thought could have made a boat play, and it would have been a perfect boat play. So that kind of balanced itself out. But I thought, Ron, you had a big miss. It might have been round 3 where there was the opportunity to just go over to their DZ and release their boat. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a lot of times you either gotta give up or you gotta finish what you start. Boats carry over in the second half, Ron. If you release your boat and it's in the first half, that boat keeps sailing. But pretty early night. And you know what? It's early in the season. So this is the time that you want to learn. That was big. Not being able to take down the boss net was huge. Ark had a really good plan to stall them because once you get to second round, yeah, that I thought was really, really solid planning. It had all these mechanisms just to stall it, just to get it second round, because then it's like, okay, you can't double up on that flag. Yeah, whoever planned that out from Ark, that was smart. But you know, this game came down to you flip a flag. And that's a lot of it, is setting people up, burning their cooldowns, and can you either flip a flag or can you make up that 250 points somewhere else in the game? And I thought VOX did a pretty good job. They were making up some of it. I mean, they made up a heck of a lot of it. They need a few more blocks. So, hey, it's almost midnight. We are early tonight. So, what did you guys think, on a positive note, what did you think the move of the game was? Is there one move that really stuck out that when you go to Max Awards, you're going to be like, I like Ron's playing the Psycho to prevent the killing stasis. Phantom Cape was good too. The Fear Smoke, the Phantom Cape, yeah, all those were good. All right. You know what? Like I said, I want to kind of just go over the gameplay and some of the strategies. Overall, I think it was a very, very solid game. But, when you walk away from it, you're thinking, hey, one or two moves, we're right there in it, and we know that the road teams can win, right? You got to have a win condition. But Ark is now the only undefeated team in the league, everybody. How about this? What do you guys think? Is Ark beatable? 3-0-1, undefeated, going into Sly next week. A battle for first. I don't know. They look, Ark looks tough this season. Well, you know what, Ron? You guys are winless. But you guys pretty much own Mir at VOX. Mir can't win at VOX. So if there is a recipe, Ron, to get you guys in the win column, we don't know if Bonnie's going to be back yet. So VOX will be ready. Watch out, Jason. So whoever loses on Monday night is in last place. So there's some early incentive right there. If VOX doesn't have a win yet, but if VOX beats Mir, VOX goes up to third, Mir goes to last place. If Mir wins, then Mir will be right there close to second. So it's going to be interesting. But VOX plays Mir really, really well at home. So Ron, Trigger, get the team fired up, and we'll be back with a little bit of PvP. Enjoy those pets, everybody. I will be off tomorrow night, but Friday night, you guys are going for a lot of demon shards. Be ready to go. You got an epic showdown with Mammon on Friday night, and trying to press forward. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for everything that you guys do. I will see you Friday night. Peace.